Hello everybody, this is FRA Elite, aka Otis Lawrence, back here with another round, round of WR Tier 1, round 9. This is Spain. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet now so you can listen to my outline.
Seconds left in the session.
As you see now, I set as 16-0-1. Bottled the final corner, if I can speak a bit. So 15-9 is definitely in that lap, and yeah, luckily we got pole. Well, I'm very happy I got pole actually. So yeah, I had a very good setup for the race. So
Third mediums.
yeah, I'll be quiet to hear the start, and then I'll be back straight away. As you can see now, I get a pretty decent start compared to the other skipper right behind Tux and us upstream. Now we had a lot more straight line speed than everyone at the moment, so we're going to be quite faster going into turn 1. As I lead into on skipper P2, Smokey P3, Sav battling with, I think it was Wilson in P5, Emmerich still stays in P4. Top 4 still the same position, so yeah, as we can see, we're just going to not burn our ERS like we always do, not like fully drain the battery to the point where it's pretty much done. So trying a bit of a different strat at the moment, and yeah, soon you'll see me pull a gap. I'll pull a big gap without even using the ERS. So not a massive point to use it at the moment. Sorry. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing without the ERS. Try and save it a little bit, and yeah, I see the gaps 5 times in 1 lap already. Apologies, I got a very bad cold, so apologies about the cough. So the gap's 7 times almost, so at this point I was like, might as well push the DRS now, because I can easily break the DRS at this point. And you could just see by the straight line speed of the setup, it's just so much faster than everyone else in a straight line, as we've already broken the DRS into turn 1. So it looks like it's going to be quite an easy race for us at the moment. So
yeah, Skippers has no race.
Yeah, the VSC is now come out as well. So I believe there's a crash between
Choco. He
or someone.
he broke like 20 meters
totally
earlier
remember, but
later than everyone else.
Anyway,
like 4 people.
yeah, VSC's out. Gives us a chance to save a little bit of the ERS.
I'm lucky I don't have damage.
That we burnt up a little bit on the straight.
It's not on a good day, is he?
As you can see now, just trying to stick to that delta, and VSC's now ending. We skip to the end of lap 2. Skipper gets a pretty decent start compared to us, but we get a bit of a better exit, shall I say. And now, sorry, apologies. We're gonna get a better straight line speed, and then way more straight line speed. We're probably faster without DRS than him with DRS. So yeah, we're going a lot faster than him at the moment down the straight. So it's gonna be very hard for him to overtake me. As we're on lap 3 now, going through the very long right hand of turn 3. Looks like nothing much is gonna happen at the moment, but anything can happen. As Radar did say before the race, there's gonna be rain during the end. So a bit like Monza last time, where
you guys should be able
lost the race because of a bad strategy call, shall I say, or a bit of unlucky. unluckiness. So if that's a word even.
Oh, it's gonna rain.
Now we skipped to lap 16. We skipped a bunch of laps because nothing really's happened at the moment.
There's clouds over here.
P1, the gap's just gone up and up and up all the time. So
Like, I might go
4 seconds is the gap to main skill. Well, 3.8. Yeah, going around the final few corners now. Pit window closing in, but the rain. Are we gonna stay out or are we gonna pit this time? Because the rain is gonna come in like 10 minutes. So yeah, the tyre wear is not looking good. As you can see, it's like 46% at the moment.
Can you see my
Just peeking over my head. And yeah, it's a pretty risky strategy call to stay out because the tyres are quite good. Well, they're going to be quite done in another 10 laps. So yeah, we need the rain to kind of hit a bit earlier. As you can see, I disconnected. So my stream shut off pretty much, and I disconnected. So I had to restart my my game and everything. Internet went off, so I had to restart the internet, everything, and yeah. Luckily, it booted back quite quickly, as I'm not very happy, as you can hear me and see me. So bit of a panic at the moment because I thought Smokey Skipper's pitted, so Smokey would pass me. But at the moment, Smokey is 1.4 seconds. We joined just in time before he gets back in our DRS zone. As we go now into the long right hand of turn 3, Skipper's boxed, so he's taking a bit of a risk, but also we are taking a risk. But our AI has burned nearly 60% of our battery, so it's not very ideal. Obviously, 1.1 seconds is the gap to me and Smokey. So he's going to be pushing a lot of the ERS this time. So
all my ERS as well.
yeah, just got to keep pushing at the moment. As yeah, well, not using too much of the ERS because we need to save some for the in lap if it does rain. Which should rain. Hopefully it does for us. But we might get unlucky. It might give us a puncture now, or we might lose a race because of it might not rain hard enough. But I did do a previous league race around here yesterday before this race, so the day before, should I say? And it rained, and the rain literally like it got like intermediate full wet in one lap. So when it rains right here, it sticks quite easily. So gotta be careful about that. So yeah, as we're on lap 21 now, going for a right-hander again. Nothing much happening at the moment to pull that gap slightly to Smokey, staying around the same actually. But we're trying to save a little bit of our ERS, as I can tell. Smokey's definitely pushing some of his ERS, as we was a lot faster in the straight line at the start when we wasn't pushing it. So yeah, gives me an idea that he's pushing it slightly. And yeah, nothing much happening at the moment. Skipper's definitely probably pushing. He's probably making his overtakes. But I was watching the WR stream and he's kind of getting held up by some of the drivers, so it's pretty good for us. And even if it doesn't rain, we'll have the benefit of the way fresher tyres, which is quite crucial on this track to have a lot of fresher tyres, because a lot of fast corners, a lot of low speed, where there's a lot of grip that's needed around here, so, and traction. So yeah, as you can see, we're on lap 22 now. Yeah, just gotta keep pushing, hope for the rain now, and yeah, just gotta keep pushing now. Not too much of the ERS, as we'll be flashing, and I know under 10% we will be, well, losing a lot of power on the ERS.
Season, mate, if you're watching my stream,
side of things. So yeah, as we skip to lap 24 now, as I guess it's a little bit cloudy now, quite a bit cloudy actually, shall I say, going into the final sector. Apologies. Yeah, as you can see now, going to the final sector now, and it's raining slightly. It started to rain a little bit, as I said a few minutes ago, or a minute ago, that the rain sticks quite a lot on this track, especially when tracks like Spain. So yeah, as you saw, the intermediate. Well, Jeff was pretty much saying the new strategy called instantly, so
It will get
give me
wet.
an indicator of the same thing has happened in my other league called FTR. So yeah, so I knew I had to push this in that, as it would be raining like it would be just sticking, so it'd be just wet, and the DRS is disabled already, and that's absolutely mad. So we just gotta keep pushing on this lap. A lot of people pitting on intermediates already. Who's gonna get a massive
Especially against
advantage
the wet
right now,
ones.
as the track you see is literally going wet. It's like Monza all over again for Skiver, but Skiver has made the wrong strategy call this time. We have done the Skiver this time. Also, Skiver's one of our championship rivals. Smokey's our main one, but Skiver's one of the ones that is challenging with Smokey and me. So, yeah, so it's good that he's in. Well, good for me, unfortunate for him, obviously. Nobody likes to see like a championship rival go out because of unluckiness. But it's good for me anyway, because he's losing a lot of points compared to me at the moment. If anything,
Thank God.
well, if the race stays like this, he's losing a lot of points. As you can see, everybody's pinned, so Emmerich is going to get held up by his teammate WL Smokey, VSR Smokey now. As yeah, Emmerich is going to get held up quite a bit. So nobody stays out because it's pretty suicidal to stay out at this point on hard tyres. So yeah, as you can see, it's going to turn one. It's quite a big lead, as the wet really suited me around here because I feel very comfortable in the wet conditions anyway. So yeah, at the moment just gotta kind of enable cruise control at the moment. Just don't make any mistakes and bring it home, pretty much. You can push a lot more ERS in the wet, as you gain a lot of it because you're going slower and less throttles enabled. And you see NVR Lucas crashes on the last corner, so yellow flags in the last sector, and there's a VSC that's been enabled. So luckily, yeah, I didn't get a full safety car because I bunched the whole pack up, which is not what I needed, obviously, because I'm trying to win the race. So yeah, very happy it's not a full safety car because I've already had quite a bit of unluckiness. Well, unluck. I don't really know how to say it, to be honest with you, but I've had bad luck anyway in this league. So hopefully nothing bad's really happened, or really happens, because we pretty much gapped the whole field. And yeah, I just want to bring it home now, and I just wanted to finish pretty much now on this lap. So yeah, just gotta bring it home now and just don't make any mistakes at the point, because it should be a pretty easy win from here unless we crash or make a mistake or whatever. So yeah, and all it takes is a crash and a mistake just to be out of a championship, especially if you're in the F1 esports. You know, drivers like Ron and stuff, like, just so fast, but you know, like some mistakes, you know, like creeping in from like qualies you saw from I can't remember what track it was. I think it was Belgium, I believe. You invalidate first tracks all the time, but you know, consistency is key in these leagues. So yeah, I'm not trying to say Ron Hasn't bad or anything in esports, because he's just insane, like absolute goat. But yeah, you got to be really consistent in these leagues. So yeah, and you got to push as hard as you can. I'm getting a bit off topic now, but yeah, I'm just talking about like how you have to be consistent in these leagues. Like me, but I'm not the most consistent person, I would say. A lot of it's, well, I don't want to be a bit of an ego on me, but I can, when I'm in first, I can just kind of just relax a bit. As you saw back on the 2021 game, if people followed me back in, I used to be a bit of well, a bit aggressive and a bit rubbish on the ERS. I've changed a bit now, but yeah. Anyways, we come around the final corner. Looks like we're gonna win this race. as we come around the final corner now
Come on, lads.
to win the WRT 1 Round 9 Spanish Grand Prix, and we take the win. Very pleased with that win by 12.5 seconds. Absolute buzzing. And
Failed 360 build them up.
we didn't take the fastest lap, not maximum points, but we took the win. Most points out of everyone on the grid, so I'm pretty happy. Smokey comes home in P2, Wilson P3, Sam P4, Matthew P5. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, highlights video and commentary, and hope everyone has a very good rest of the day, and peace out, everybody.